he was never supposed to make it. A kid from Brussels with a dream too big for his neighborhood, and a name nobody could pronounce. But inside, Jean-Claude Van Damme burned something Hollywood had forgotten: real fight spirit. He didn't want to play a fighter. He wanted to be one. From the start, doors slammed in his face. Casting agents laughed at his accent. Studios told him he wasn't the right look. But Van Damme didn't quit. He trained harder, kicked higher, and kept showing up. Every rejection just built another muscle in his will. He spent years living out of cars, chasing auditions, training in gyms that barely had lights. He fought in underground circuits just to pay rent. When others gave up, he doubled down. Because he knew the world wouldn't hand him a chance. He'd have to fight for one. Then, in 1988, the world changed with Bloodsport. A low-budget movie that should have disappeared. Instead, it exploded. Van Damme's speed, his precision, those famous splits. Every move looked like it was carved out of pure determination. That wasn't choreography. That was discipline, obsession, and heart. He didn't just act. He embodied the warrior every underdog dreams of becoming. Overnight, Van Damme became a star. From Kickboxer to Lionheart, Cyborg to Double Impact, his name became the stamp of action authenticity. Every punch, every slow-motion spin kick carried that same message. You can knock me down, but you'll never stop me. But fame has a dark side. Hollywood wanted the fighter, not the man. The pressure mounted, the lights got blinding, and the warrior from Brussels started to fade behind the glare. Addiction crept in. The same intensity that built his career began to tear at his life. He battled not just opponents on screen, but demons off it. For a while, the muscle from Brussels fell into his own shadows. The critics wrote him off. The studios stopped calling. But a true fighter doesn't stay down, not when there's one breath left to give. When Van Damme returned with JCVD, it wasn't just a comeback, it was a confession. Gone was the invincible hero. In his place stood a man stripped of ego, bearing his soul to the camera. That monologue, raw, broken, real, reminded the world what made him special. He wasn't just kicks and muscles. He was heart. Then came the Eagle Path, Expendables 2 and beyond. Proof that time doesn't break legends, it refines them. Van Damme aged, but his spirit never did. He turned pain into performance and struggle into strength. Because warriors don't surrender, they rise. And Jean-Claude Van Damme has been rising his whole life. From Brussels to Hollywood, from rejection to redemption, he showed what happens when grit meets destiny. He's not just the fighter we watched on screen, he's the fighter who lived it. He bled for his craft. He fought for his name. And he proved that no matter how many times life knocks you down, there's always one more round left to fight. Because legends aren't the ones who never fall, they're the ones who keep getting back up. Jean-Claude Van Damme isn't just a man. He's a symbol of what happens when heart refuses to quit. He's the muscle, the mind, and the soul of a true warrior. He's proof that a fighter's spirit never fades. He's Jean-Claude Van Damme, the fighter Hollywood couldn't break. And there you have it, the rise, fall, and resurrection of Jean-Claude Van Damme. A man who taught the world that real power doesn't come from fame, it comes from fight. If you felt that warrior spirit tonight, hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and keep your guard up, because the next legend story is coming soon.